we're going to understand the properties of a triangle, and in order to understand the section 7.2 of chapter 7 better and to solve every question clearly, we need to understand these five properties of triangles very clearly. So let's try to understand. First of all, angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. So the very first property is about an isosceles triangle. So let's draw an isosceles triangle here. Isosceles triangle is a triangle whose two sides are equal and another. So let's say that these two sides are 7 centimeter each and this is 6 centimeter. So the property says angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. So before we try to understand anything of that sort regarding these properties, let's be familiar with the two terms. They are opposite sides and opposite sides and opposite angles. What does it mean? So let's see. Opposites, if I take a triangle here, A, B, C, this is, let's say, 7 centimeter, 7, and it has again 7 centimeter here. Now, opposite side means if I take this angle A, its opposite side is BC. If I take angle B, its opposite side is AC. If I take angle C, its opposite side is side AB. So likewise, angle A, its opposite side is BC. So angle A, its opposite side is BC. Angle B, its opposite side is AC. Angle C, its opposite side is AB. So hope it is very clear to you. So opposite sides are clear. Let's try to understand opposite angles from here itself. From the very figure itself, let's try to understand. What do I mean by opposite angles? If I take side BC, its opposite angle is angle A. If I take side AC, its opposite angle is B. If I take side AB, its opposite angle is C. It's very easy to understand. So BC, its opposite angle is A. AC, its opposite angle is B. AB, its opposite angle is C. So hope these two terms are very clear to as to what do you mean by opposite sides and what do you mean by opposite angles. So let's, having kept this idea in mind, let's try to understand further as to what the question says. Angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. So here let's say that these two sides are given A, B, C. In the triangle ABC, side AB is 7 centimeter and side AC is 7 centimeter as we had written. BC is 6 centimeter. So we understand that it is an isosceles triangle. Now, if I take this side AB, its opposite angle is here. If I take side AC, its opposite angle is here. So let me name it here. Give a measurement. It's 50 degrees each. Angle B and angle C are 50 degrees each. Why are they? It's because the property says angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. Look at here. These two sides are equal. It is because side AB and side AC are equal. Their opposite angles are equal. So it's very easy to understand. Angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are always equal. So the very first property, let me just put it into simple words once more. Since these two sides are equal, their opposite angles are also equal. So hope it is clear to everybody. So let's try understand the second property, that is telling the sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle are equal. So this, in fact, the very second property is just the converse or the opposite of the first property. So to understand better, let us again draw a triangle here. In this case, it can be a scalene triangle, it can be a what we say, any other type of triangle that we talk about, could be isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle, or anything of that sort. The very first property applies only to the isosceles triangle. It can go only with the isosceles triangle. But the following properties can go with any other types of triangle that we talk about. So let's understand what this second property talk about. The sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle are equal. So in this triangle, let me name it as a PQR. Let me put it here, this angle as 60 degree, and this also as 60 degree. Now having looked at this picture, angle Q is equal to angle R. Why? Because both are 60 degree each. So it's understood from here, both are 60 degree each. Now, according to the property, the sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle are equal. We know its opposite side is this one. Its opposite side is this. So that's what the property says. According to this property, sides opposite to equal angles. So in this triangle, these two angles are equal. Their opposite sides are also equal. So sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle will always be equal. So that's what the property says. So I hope it's clear to everybody. So let's try understand the next property, that says if two sides of a triangle are unequal, the angles opposite to the longer side is great. So let's draw a triangle here. So let's name it as XYZ. Two sides of a triangle are unequal. The angle opposite to the longer side is great. See, let's name it, give a measurement here, 7 centimeter, 12 centimeter, here it has 15 centimeter. Now, according to this property, two sides of a triangle can be unequal. Unequal means not equal to one another. So looking at the picture, we understand the three sides of this triangle are unequal. XY is not equal to XZ. XZ is not equal to YZ. Why are they unequal? The reason is here. Two sides of a triangle are unequal. Or let's take two sides here, XY and XZ. These two are unequal because the angle opposite to the longer side is greater. So let's take these two sides for understanding. If I take these two sides, out of these two sides, the longer side is XZ. XZ is the longer side. What does the property say? The unequal, the angle opposite to the longer side is greater. So if two sides of a triangle are not equal to one another or having different measures, the angle opposite to the longer side, its opposite angle is this one. So the angle opposite to the longer side will be greater. So we understand, among these two angles, this will be greater. Why? Because this is the longer side. So hope it is clear. If two sides of a triangle are unequal, so looking at this triangle, we understood XI and XYZ are not equal to each other. They are unequal. Therefore, the angle opposite to the longer side is its opposite angle is Y, is what? greater. So let's put a measure here. Let's as 70 degree and this as 45 degree. Now the question is why angle Y is greater than Z? It's because it is the longer side, its opposite side is longer than the other given side. So let me say it once again. Why the angle Y is 70 degree or more than angle Z? It's because its opposite side is quite larger or longer than the other given side. So therefore, according to this property, if two sides of a triangle are unequal, the angle opposite to the longer side is greater. So it's very plain from here in the question itself. Now let's try understand the next property, that's property number 4. In any triangle, the side opposite to the larger or greater angle is longer. So again, let's draw a figure here. Name it as PQR. It says in any triangle, so it can be a scalene triangle or obtuse triangle, a right triangle, whatever the triangle we talk about, any kind of triangle can follow this property. As I have pointed out to you in the beginning, only the first property goes with the isosceles triangle. Rest of the properties can go with any triangle, including isosceles triangles. So in any triangle, the side opposite to the larger angle. So let me just mention certain measurements here. This is 60 degree and this is another 45 degree. So we get 60 plus 45 here, 5. Now another we have so let's take it as 75 degree. I'm going to just put certain values here for to understand. This is 7 centimeter and this is 15 centimeter. Now the question says in any triangle the side opposite to the larger or greater angle is longer. So look at this, out of these three angles, angle P is 60 degree, angle Q is less than P, but angle R is greater than the other two angles given. Angle R is greater than angle P and angle Q. So therefore the greatest angle here is angle R. Angle R is equal to 75 degree. Now in any triangle, the side opposite to the larger angle is longer. So we can say, looking at the angles, looking at the given angles, we can say which side could be larger side. Since this angle is greater, its opposite side will be the largest side of the triangle. So looking at the largest angle given in the figure or given in a triangle, we can easily say the largest side of a triangle. So the largest side of a triangle will fall only opposite to the largest angle given. So since that's what the property says, in any triangle the side opposite to the larger angle is longer. The side opposite to the larger angle R, here the side opposite to larger angle R is PQ. The PQ is 15 centimeter greater than the other given side. Why is it so? It's because angle R is greater than any other angles in the given triangle. So hope it's clear to everybody. Now let's try understand the next property, that's property 5. The sum of any two sides of a triangle, it says, its sum of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. So to understand, let's draw a figure here. Name it as ABC. So here it can be a 10 centimeter, it can be a 12 centimeter, it can be a 15 centimeter. What does it say? We already know a triangle has three sides. The sides of this given triangle are AB, BC and AC. We know AB is given here. AB is 10 centimeter, BC is 15 centimeter, AC is equal to 12 centimeter. Now what does this property say? The sum of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. That means if we take any two sides of this triangle and add their measures, given measures, it will be greater than the other side. So let's see. Let's take these two sides. AB plus BC. AB is 10, BC is 15 centimeter. So 10 plus 15 we understand, that is 25 centimeters. So when we added these two sides, AB and BC, we got it 25. So let's compare this addition with the third side. Yes, when we added, we got 25 centimeter. It is greater than the third side. So let's now take another two sides, AB plus AC. AB is 10 centimeter, AC is 12 centimeter. So AB, it's a 10 plus 12, it's going to be 22 centimeter. See, look at here, which is the third side. When we added these two sides, we got 22, that is greater than the other side. Got it right? So let's see one more side, that is, let's take side AC and side BC. AC plus BC. AC is equal to 12 centimeter and BC is equal to 15 centimeter. So let's add this. When we add it here, so 15, 25, it's 20, 27 centimeter. See, when we added side AC and BC, we got 27, which is greater than the other side, that is 10 centimeter. So it's very easy to understand, the sum of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. That means if you take any two sides of a triangle and add them together, its value will be greater than the other third side of the triangle. So hope it's very clear to everybody. So to sum up, let me just glance through the points which I have discussed with you. First of all, we try to understand that the very first property goes only with the isosceles triangle. That means this applies only with the isosceles triangle. It cannot be proved or used for any other triangle like equilateral, or if you use that theory or this statement for this property for any other triangle other than isosceles triangle, this may be proven false. So first property says angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. So if two sides of a triangle are equal, their opposite angles will also be equal. That's the idea it gives. Secondly, we understand the sides opposite to equal sides of the sides opposite to equal angles. Equal angles of a triangle are equal. So we understand that if in a triangle, if two angles are equal, then their sides, opposite sides will also be equal. We try to understand. First we understand that if two sides are equal, then their opposite angles will also be equal. We try to understand. Thirdly, if two sides of a triangle are unequal, the angle opposite to the longer side is greater. That is, see, in a triangle, two sides are given here 10 centimeter, 12 centimeter. So we understand that these two sides are unequal. Therefore, the angle opposite to the longer side, this angle will be greater than the other angle. So that's what the property says. Then another property says, in any triangle, the side opposite to the larger angle is longer. It's just the opposite of this. If when we take these two triangles, in any triangle, the side opposite to the larger angle. So if draw a triangle and we say it's a 60 degree and 80 degree, it's another side, so it can be 80 degree. So let's consider 60. Why this side is greater? Because its opposite angle is greater. So the side opposite to the greater angle will be always greater. So fifth property says the sum of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. That means if we take any two sides of a triangle and add them together, their addition or the sum would be greater than the value of the third side. So hope it has been made clear to everybody.